What's up, YouTube? Shadow Knight Gaming here. So, over the past couple of days on Twitter, I've been seeing a lot of people up in arms about this new Fairy Tail game that's supposed to come out in 2020. Personally, I haven't seen any of the trailers or anything like that, so I decided to watch it and make a reaction video to it and kind of react to the things I've been hearing and seeing on Twitter about people and Fairy Tail the anime and how there's too much fan service and things like that. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so honestly, I thought that was a pretty okay reveal trailer. I mean, they showed Natsu doing his fire thing. They showed Urza beating the hell out of somebody. I mean, they pretty much showed what the Fairy Tail anime is about. Now, I do hope in the near future that they release some type of gameplay so we can see the combat mechanics. We can see, what kind of weapons we get to use. We can see the leveling system. We can see the bosses we're going to fight. And we can see what kind of game it is. Like, is it going to be a Ninja Storm type game where you play through the storyline and then, like, you have the option to, fight your friends or whatever online? Or is it going to be like a Jump Force type game where it's purely fighting? Is it going to be a Boruto type game where you make your own character and you kind of just level through? Same thing with, like, Xenoverse. Like, I want to see what type of game it's going to be. It does seem very interesting. I wish it was releasing on the Xbox. I haven't bought my PlayStation 4 yet, but it looks like a very interesting game, honestly. And me being, somewhat of a fan of Fairy Tail, I actually look forward to seeing how they're gonna replay the story and things like that. I'm looking really forward to this game. Now, what happened on Twitter was, before I even seen this trailer, I saw people like bashing Fairy Tail. It was Fairy Tail fans versus people who were bashing it, going back and forth, talking about fan service, Natsu's a stupid character, things of that nature. So let's address the fan service first. Now, I will admit that Fairy Tail has a fair amount of fan service. This is true. But are we going to literally act like, for all my Naruto fans out there, we're going to act like Hinata's boobs did not float to the top of the water when her and Sakura were in that onsen? Or we can even look at My Hero Academia. Look at the fan services in My Hero Academia. Look at every time Mineta gets around some type of girl, he tries to be a creepy pervert. Like, are we gonna act like there isn't fan service in like some of the new upcoming anime, or even like some of the big three or some of the veteran animes? Like, let's look at Dragon Ball. This man Goku literally went and pulled up Bulma's skirt, I think it was, or like she was sleeping or something like that, and he tried to touch her, like, you know what I'm saying, and touched her panties and stuff like that. Are we gonna act like this type of stuff did not happen in other animes? Yes, it might be a little bit to the extreme in Fairy Tail, but it's not more than what we've seen before. There's even been fan service in Inuyasha. So, given that fact, it's not like it's a hentai or anything. So, given that fact, I think the flack that this game is getting and the anime is getting is a little undeserved. You know what I mean? I could get it if they were like literally on some like Sekiro like situation, or even Rosario Vampire to an extent, but like this amount of fan service isn't even to the extreme. It's not even on that spectrum yet. So I don't think that's a fair assessment to make towards Fairy Tail as far as that goes. And as far as Natsu being the exact word they used was a quintessential character, in the sense that he always wins. Like, okay, are we gonna act like every male character in anime doesn't always win? Goku gave Frieza a Senzu bean and still beat the crap out of him. You know what I mean? In the Broly movie, the first one, even though it's not canon, in the Broly movie, Goku literally only won because he got power from everybody else. Are we gonna act like Broly wasn't watching him? Like, let's be serious here. The only, in recent memory, the only time I can remember Goku losing is when Jiren watched him in the Tournament of Power. Like, come on, man, for real? Are we gonna literally act like these characters don't always win? Look at Midoriya. The man was born without a quirk. Got a quirk from All Might out of nowhere. Just happened to meet his favorite hero. Got a quirk, and now he's like one of the strongest people in his show. Like, come on, man. That's not fair to say. One Punch Man literally just punched you in the face and you die. Like, in the story. They've even said that he's capable of beating Goku and Vegeta, who are like known like planet busters, if not like universe busters. So If we're gonna call people quintessential and things like that and say that they have no personality, come on, man, really, really? I think Natsu's story is actually pretty amazing. And if we're gonna look at like started from nothing stories, Natsu's story should be up there with the likes of Naruto at least, and if not Naruto, you know, at least Gaara on like the level of how emotional it was and how much progress they've made toward becoming the character they are now. It's totally unfair for Fairy Tail to be getting this type of flack. And the main point of this video is, like, if you don't like Fairy Tail, then you don't have to like it. If you don't like Naruto, you don't have to like it. If you don't like My Hero Academia, you don't have to like it. Like, literally, just don't talk about it. Don't sit there and pay attention to it if you don't like it. You know, to get on social media and bash other people for what they like and to talk down on people for what they like is just purely ridiculous. You know what I mean? I honestly don't agree with the whole notion that if I don't like something and you do, I have to talk down to you and I have to kind of assert my dominance and assert my point. It's not fair. It's really bogus, and it kind of makes the anime community look bad. You know what I mean? There are people who like One Piece. I haven't started One Piece. I have no interest in starting One Piece. I think there's too many episodes. But I'm still going to let that person that likes One Piece enjoy One Piece and enjoy what they like to watch. I think it's totally unfair for somebody to sit there and like bash somebody for the fact they like something. So yeah, everybody just needs to get over that, man. Let's just enjoy anime or whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be one of those kumbaya type people and have a peace circle and all that. But I mean, let's come together, man, and just watch the anime and, you know what I'm saying, enjoy it or whatever. Because, like, it's ridiculous for us to be bashing Fairy Tail when so many other anime do the exact same thing, if not worse, that Fairy Tail does. I've watched Sekiro. I've watched, you know, things of that nature that could be akin to a hentai and not like an anime with a storyline. So if Fairy Tail is bad, then what about these other animes? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's all I have to say about that. Let's see what happens when this game comes out and, you know, what kind of combat system they have, what kind of bosses they have, things of that nature, and judge the game then. But let's not judge the game that we haven't even seen full gameplay on based off the anime just because certain people don't like it. You know, that's really ridiculous. Shadow Knight Gaming out, man.